can't really take anything for granted. You never think it's going to happen to you, and in an instant your life can change. The one thing I do remember that morning is how clear it was outside. It was one of the most clearest days I've ever seen. No clouds in the sky at all. 79, 80, 81, and 82. I was on the lowest of the 4 floors we had. You know, by 8:30, 8:45, it was a little more full. 50 to 60 people on the floor. And that's when the first explosion happened. Didn't know what it was, but I literally jumped out of my seat. And all of a sudden I felt heat, and I looked out the window and I saw debris falling from above. And then all of a sudden somebody came running on the floor about 5-6 minutes after it happened and just yelled and screamed, said, "Everybody out of the building." I grabbed my cell phone, my wallet, and went back, made sure there was nobody else on the floor. I think I was the last one to leave on the floor. And I started walking down the stairs. There were a lot of people starting flowing in from all the different floors as we went further and further down. I got to the 53rd floor, and then there was an announcement on the PA system. We couldn't really hear the announcement because people were shuffling and moving down the staircases. So people stopped to listen to it, and they repeated the announcement again, and we heard it more clearly, and they said there was a small plane that hit One World Trade Center, which was the other tower that we weren't in. This building is secure and safe. You can either continue down or you can return to your offices. As soon as they finished saying that announcement, we heard the plane hit our building. Okay, so we were in 2 World Trade Center. I was in between the 52nd, 53rd floor. No one had really started moving yet since the announcement was happening. And then the plane hit our building, and the building shook a lot. This loud explosion, and the staircase was kind of like shaking, concrete staircase shaking back and forth. But no one really said anything. And as soon as the noise stopped and the movement stopped, people started going down the staircase. Okay, no one was going in the opposite direction anyway. Emergency personnel, they're directing us to go out certain exits from the building. You know, just devastation on the ground, people dead, debris all over the place. And I can always remember just looking up and seeing people jumping off of the building, jumping off of One World Trade Center, the building, big hole at the top of the building. I didn't know why he was jumping out the window. I didn't know why he wasn't just waiting for someone to come and protect him. I wasn't thinking how hot it really was there. Now, you know, thinking back, I know why he jumped out. He was burning up to death. It was so hot from the flames. I ended up going into a building on 10th Avenue and 33rd or 34th Street. It was a Verizon telephone building. But I was sitting in this back, it was like a mail room. And there was a TV, there was a small TV there. And when I was in that room, I actually saw on the TV our building collapse when I was there. So as soon as I got there, within a minute or two, I looked and our building went down.
How long did you work there?
10 years.
So what did you think?
I didn't know what to think at the time. I really didn't know what to think. So, I just didn't know. But, I just, day to day, it didn't really affect me, I think, that much. Except when you saw a picture of the old World Trade Center, it kind of comes back and the memories come.
Even still?